We have a question from Anshuman now. He had taken a home loan of 1.51 crore from Bajaj Finance at 10.57% about 2 years back. Now he's taken possession of this flat 2 months ago. With rate cuts happening, other banks are offering him a lower rate of interest. Now he wants to ask if he can switch over his home loan to other banks. He wants to know if he'll have to pay foreclosure charges. What he does know is that if as an individual he has taken a home loan, banks and NBFCs both cannot charge foreclosure. But more important, he's paying 10.57 when most banks are averaging around 9.15 to 9.35%.
Yeah, actually, when you try to close, they will charge you something like documentation charges or one-time processing fee of 10,000, etc. So you need to do a small Excel calculation to see whether it is worth doing the shift, because you're going to pay some processing fee here and some processing fee there. So add up to all that, and then if it is worthwhile, at least 1.25% clear advantage has to be there. And since you have repaid only for 2-3 years, yes, you have a long way to go. It is worth shifting. So shift to somebody where you clearly have a floating rate and that they will change as and when the rates fall. But I don't see the rates going down too much, maybe another 1%. So you want to make a change, you can make a change now, or you wait for some more, one more RBI rate cut or something like that, and that might bring it down even further. But yes, you should make a change if your existing Bajaj Finance is not reducing the rates. But there's no reason why they won't. So push them, they will. If they don't, change.
Are you expecting another rate cut soon?
I really don't know. The banking industry seem to be wondering what to do with so much of money. So perhaps there could be a rate cut, but RBI signals are not clear. So
yeah, they have not been very clear on what they want.
And anyway, in the 20-year thing, it doesn't matter next one quarter whether interest rates are lower, because 2 years later, maybe the interest rates would be back to 11%.
But for those who want to shift, want to switch loans, and who are thinking about it, because banks are slowly passing on the earlier rate cuts that we saw. If you are in the initial part of your tenure, like you said, and there is at least a 1.25% rate differential, then it makes sense to change. What if you have paid off a substantial amount of your home loan, you are in the latter latter 5 years or so, does it still make sense to move?
It may not make too much sense if you're not very confident of the paperwork of the new borrower, of the new lender. If your old lender is good and you know your papers are in good shape, it may not really matter much. And in India, people take a 20-year loan but mostly end up repaying in 7 or 8 years. So if you've already paid for 5-6 years, for 1 or 2 years, do you really want to change? I don't know. It may not matter too much if the percentage is so small. Of course, the loan is very big. If it's a 10 crore loan or a 20 crore loan, yes, it can make a difference. But if the loan amount itself is very small, then over the last 1 or 2 years, it won't make too much of a difference.
But net, here's what it adds down to. If you are looking to switch your home loan, first look around in the market, see what are the better deals available. Of course, approach your own lender and say that this is what I'm being offered and what can you offer me. Chances are your lender will give you a better deal, because nobody really wants to lose a customer at this point in time, especially banks and home finance companies. And thirdly, of course, remember that magic number that Subra just told you, 1 to 1.25% differential is what you should essentially be looking at. If you are getting that, then it makes sense for you to shift your home loan.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.